This is CBS.
$150 profit. Oh, that's almost enough.
Greg!
A second.
Greg, you home?
This is Marina's sleeping. Shh. Come on in. Actually, Stavros and Frankie, they did not get back from the basketball game yet.
Well, I just came by to see Frank. Look, I'll catch him another time.
No. No, you won't. You can't leave here until you tell me what's wrong. I know you too well, Buzz. What is it? Something is wrong, isn't it?
You're good at reading my mind. Look, it's nothing. It's okay. I'll be...
It's me, Eleni. Your daughter-in-law who loves you.
It's about the family. And Jenna.
Billy? Billy? Billy, are you out here? Billy, are you all right? What happened? What do you think you're doing?
Eve.
Yeah, what?
Nothing.
No.
Well, I know I have a sore throat, and I was just getting a prescription, a few pills to hold me over till...
Well, you know, in this hospital, we don't allow people to fill their own prescriptions. It's a rule that we have. Why don't you let me take a look at it? All right. I'll have to call security.
No, Eve.
Wait. I am thrilled that you're considering my offer of accepting WSPR, Nick. But say yes now. I want you so to run that television station. I want you to put it on the map. And I know you can do it. With your know-how and your journalistic acumen, Nick, you can reinvent the television station.
You're right.
Come on, darling. We both know that print journalism is all well and good, but it's rapidly becoming an anachronism. It's now electronics. It's sound bites. And with all of Spaulding behind you, the future is yours.
Well, I have to admit, Alexandra, this is a very tempting offer. You know, maybe I've been thinking too small. Maybe I really need to challenge myself.
Oh, like hell!
Come on, Alan Michael.
No. I'll deal with you in a minute.
No. Deal with me now. What is your problem?
My problem is you're a two-faced backstabber. Not 10 minutes ago, you told me how I could trust you, how we were friends as well as family, and now you're trying to do
I don't want to hear it.
You haven't even begun to hear from me, Alexandra. Come on, Nick, what happened to being content with being the self-righteous journalist?
You know something? I don't like the way you're talking about
Then don't push me.
All right, boys, that's enough. Snarling like a couple of dogs after a Spaulding bone. Nothing is worth this.
You know,
Nothing.
WSPR is rightfully mine. Jillian and I fought for it. We fought for the whole damn company. And where the hell were you when all this was going on? I'll tell you, you were in your ivory tower. Fine, you wrote a couple of articles that skewered Roger, but basically, you told everybody what they already knew.
You are unreal!
Jillian and I got into the thick of it. We got our hands dirty. We did what we needed to. You look me in the eye. And you too, Alexandra. You look me in the face. And you tell me that WSPR isn't rightfully mine.
It's a strange night out there. So quiet. Soundless. Almost like... I remember this time I was in the South Seas. I hitched a ride on the sloop. And there were these flying fish. They just jump over the bow. And they were soundless. I mean, they'd jump out and land without making a sound. What would drive them to do that? What drives lemmings to do their numbers? God. Surely they must have a survival instinct.
Why are you talking like this?
Why am I with Jenna?
Oh.
Do you have an explanation for that?
No?
Neither do I. So I'm figuring I'm sort of like the lemmings, the flying fish.
But with Jenna, I mean, isn't it just simply because you have feelings for her?
I have feelings, but none of them are simple. They're always changing. There's no pinning any of them down.
So that means that you do not...
Love her?
I'm sorry, Buzz, that's not really a question I have a right to ask you.
What I want to know is how you feel about her. And me being with her. Frankie hates me for it, doesn't he?
Oh, Buzz, you know better than that.
I want to believe that he and I are still okay, but I can't.
Buzz, if Frankie said he was all right with it, then he is all right with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not the kind of person that says one thing and means another.
No, he's not. I mean, I'm sure that he wanted things to work out. I mean, we all wanted things to work out differently. But the most important thing to all of us is that you are happy, Buzz. And if it means that you should be with Jenna, then so be it. I mean, we have no right to judge you for that.
I'm a good person, you know that? My son's very lucky. Very lucky.
You have to stop saying that to me.
I just wish the neighborhood felt the same way. I mean, Mrs. Papa's Mrs. Papa. I don't know. You know, they're so stubborn. They're so set in their ways. They like things to go their own way.
They're just very funny, Buzz. They have known you for a long time. You are part of their family. And Jenna, she's...
A stranger.
Sort of. No, I think she's more of a mystery to them. You know, and Nadine, they have known. It took a while for them to like her, but they do like her.
How was Nadine?
Well, I would like to tell you that she is fine, but I can't lie to you, Buzz. I mean, this is very hard for her.
Which is why I would like to get to do. I'd like to have more of this out in the open, you know.
What do you mean?
I was thinking about maybe bringing Jenna to the diner, you know, so you can all know more about her. So that you can get to know her better. See what she's all about. What, is that a no? Oh, come on. Don't stop being straight with me now. I think everyone should get past her British accent and see what she's all about. She's nice. She has hopes and dreams like everybody else.
You know, Buzz, I just do not think that her accent is the problem.
You know, you're right. She's okay. I'm telling you, she's okay.
I'm sure she is, or you would not be with her. Look, Buzz, it's just that bringing her to the diner is fine for me and Frankie and maybe even Stavros and Mrs. Pappas. But not for Nadine. She's just not ready for that. I just really do not think you should bring her to the diner when Nadine is there unless you really do not care about Nadine's feelings at all.
I care about her. I care about her more than you know.
Yeah, just a second. Hi, Lucy. Come on in.
Hey, I've been looking for you everywhere. Where have you been? I want to tell you about Alan Michael. You were so wrong.
Are you all right? What happened? You sure you should be moving like this?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm okay. Just my head. I'm gonna have a Texas-sized headache, I'll tell you. Looks like the rest of me's okay.
What happened?
Kenji?
Josh?
Hey. Hey, are you okay? What happened?
Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. All right.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't know, I just walked in on an intruder. I don't know what the hell he was doing rummaging around here, what he thought he was gonna get. But I told him to get, he panicked, I tackled him, I bumped into something, I don't know what the heck it was. It smacked my head and he's gone. I guess he got away okay.
Did you get a look at?
No, I didn't see him. It was dark. I couldn't identify him.
Look, you don't have to call anybody. You know, we can work this out ourselves. It's just a minor snafu. Hardly life and death. It's nothing to clap me in irons for.
Well, you know, you're not allowed in the closet. So only a hospital employee could have let you in, which would be a terrible breach of ethics.
Nobody did that. You know, the door was unlocked. You're making too much of this whole thing. It was just a misunderstanding.
No. What it is you stealing.
No. Okay, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I will put the pills back, and then I will go home and make some chicken soup, all right?
Holly, I find something very interesting. The fact that you can go around town telling people that I fabricate stories, and then you come up with this one. This is good. Let me ask you a question. Name sounds familiar. Roger Thorpe. Yeah.
He's in really bad shape. Do you know that?
Oh, well, why doesn't he come into the hospital for some
You
treatment?
know why.
No, I don't know why. I heard that he has some minor charges brought up against him, and that was all.
Somebody wants him dead. Whoever shot him before is going to try again. Now, if he comes forward, he's going to make himself a target. You can understand why he doesn't want to do that. Didn't you take an oath about saving lives? Well, Roger, who was the man in Springfield people most love to hate, is probably dying now. And I know you probably hate me for what I mistakenly did to you, but couldn't we just put that all aside right now and just give me a chance to do something right for somebody? Please, just don't report me about this, please.
You were so wrong about Alan Michael.
The baby's crying. I think he needs a grandpa.
Did not hear the baby crying, and besides, Julie is up there, Buzz. That baby was not crying.
I know, he just doesn't want to hear about Alan Michael.
Oh, Lucy, that's just because he worries for you.
But that's what I came here to tell him. He doesn't have to worry about me anymore. I mean, he's just so wrong about Alan Michael. He just doesn't know him. I don't know. Maybe you could understand, Delaney. I think I've got this power. I mean, I never knew I had it before until tonight, but I've really got it.
Lucy, tell me about this power you have.
Well, I think that I can make Alan Michael believe in himself.
Well, yeah? I mean, really?
Yeah. Really, look. I mean, tonight, he was really down about this business deal. I mean, we were talking rock bottom down. And I just said a few things to him. I mean, you know, things I didn't even think of. They just came off the top of my head. But true things like, you know, how smart he is and how brave and how together he is. And it just changed everything. His entire attitude just changed.
Well, Lucy, I'm sure you helped him. I mean, you have so much enthusiasm, and you just bring it on to other people. And I'm sure that Alan Michael is very grateful.
Oh, he is. I know he is. Oh, he's so terrific. I don't care what anybody else says.
Yeah, Alan Michael can be wonderful.
Oh, can be. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, see, I have told you this before, but I mean it. Alan Michael is many different things. I mean, he is not just one thing or the other. And I think that is because of this two different families.
Yeah, I know, because he's a Bauer and a Spotz.
Right. And he never really was one or the other. He was always fighting for the respect and love that he deserved. And, well, it's like he's always in this war and constantly the warrior, looking for enemies to fight. But the only war that is going on is within Alan Michael himself.
You know, a question for you, Nick. What makes you think that you're prepared to run a television station? I mean, you're not a businessman, you're not a producer, you've never run anything in your entire life. I mean, what makes you think that your skills as a writer have led you to this point?
Well, believe it or not, Alan Michael, I am aware.
Don't kid yourself. One does not prepare you for the next.
All right, if we have quite finished with this.
No, I haven't. WSPR is a living, breathing thing. This is not some vanity project. We're talking about people's lives, people's jobs. You know, it puts food on people's tables. And it's going to take expert training in order to manage it and keep it running. Basically, it's going to take somebody who knows what they're doing.
Thank you so much, Alan Michael. Thank you for your vote of confidence.
Now are we done with this?
No. No, you know something? I think I'd like to talk to Alan Michael in private. Can we have a few minutes alone, please?
What on earth?
Just 2 minutes, please. Sweetheart.
I'll be right outside.
Alexandra, please.
Of course, darling. I know you're quite capable of handling this.
I can't believe you did this.
Why ever not, dear?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I should know by now that you'd stop at nothing to break Nick and me up.
Detective Cutter, please.
No need to call the police, Vanessa.
Yes, I'll hold, thank you.
Please, just hang up. I don't want the cops over here.
Why not, Billy?
Would you do me a favor? Just hang up.
Now, that stranger may still be skulking around out there, Billy.
Damn it. Just hang the phone up. Thank you, Nessa.
Billy, I don't understand any of this.
What's to understand? Nobody got hurt. The guy's scared to death. He's not going to come back, period.
We don't know that.
Look, I can guarantee you he's halfway to Mexico. Nessa, I'm tired. I don't want to stay up all night having a dumb conversation and going through the rigmarole with these cops.
Billy, you're gonna have to report this.
Hey, you're a pig's eye, Josh.
You could have been hurt.
But I wasn't.
Well, it's too late. I already called the police.
What?
I already called the police.
Damn it,
They're on their way
Josh.
over.
What do you want to go and make a mountain out of a molehill for?
Billy, you're not the only person in this house. There are children here. You want to make sure that they're all right, don't you?
Right. You're right. All right, just have them come over.
What's going on here? Is it Peter? Is he okay?
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Peter's fine. He's just fine. He's asleep. It's nothing to do with him, but this is just not a good time.
Okay, well, I just came over to ask Dylan if you could help me move some
Dylan's
stuff.
not here.
Well, I just needed some boxes moved from my Uncle Ed's over to my new place.
I'll tell him. This is not a good time.
Okay.
Excuse us.
Oh, Detective Cutter, please come on in. Yeah, everybody's inside. They're just waiting for you.
What are the police doing here?
Okay, the quicker we get the facts, the quicker we can get moving on this. So, Mr. Lewis, you want to fill us in?
I don't have a lot to add, Cutter. I was here. Actually, I was headed for the kitchen, and I heard a noise out in the shed.
The shed's how far from the house?
It's about 50 yards.
It was a loud noise. I thought maybe it was an animal that had gotten in there.
You heard the noise, and then what happened?
I went out there. I went in the shed. I ran into this character. We tussled. I hit my head, and he skedaddled. That's it.
Well, your brother said you didn't get a look at the guy.
No. There was no light, and it happened so fast I couldn't identify this guy if I tried.
Well, how long would you say you were out there?
5, 6 minutes.
Well, let's get back to the guy now. Do you remember anything about him? Do you remember the clothes, the color of his clothes, the way his material felt? You see, sir, I'm trying to determine whether he was a vagrant or
Yeah, he was a vagrant. Vagrant, gotta be.
That's too bad. That's why I came down here myself. A couple of guys on the loose I'm hoping to find.
You talking about Ray Goodman's buddies?
What were you, where were you when this happened?
I was in the house.
So you didn't see the intruder either?
No, I just heard a noise like everybody else.
Listen, maybe you guys want to take a look at that shed. It's right out here.
It's a good idea.
Listen.
Just because you think yourself as some sort of angel of mercy doesn't mean that I'm gonna forget about the fact that you were stealing drugs.
I'm only asking you to just bend a little bit. Just be fair. I mean, give me a second chance. You've been given second
chance, please. Don't talk to me about second chances or being fair. You're the one who wouldn't allow me to have a second chance. That's Holly. Don't you remember? I was trying to get my life together. I was trying to feel good about myself. Get through all that stuff that happened with Nick and Mindy. And you didn't, I don't know what, it didn't sit right with you or something? You wouldn't give me the benefit of the doubt when Ed did. And I know why you didn't. It's because Ed saw me for who I really was. And he knew that I was getting better, and our relationship was getting strong. You didn't like that. Why don't you just admit it? I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Everything okay?
No, you're here in time for the lynching party. What? I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar. Congratulations, I'm sure the hospital's gonna give both of you medals.
What are you talking about?
I broke into the
She didn't break into the medicine closet. She was caught in there. Someone obviously let her in. They gave her a key. Lillian, I think I have a pretty good idea who it was.
What do you mean, what, Lillian? Lillian didn't have anything to do with this. This was totally my idea.
How stupid do you think I am? Listening at the door, haven't you?
Who? Me? Now, why would I do that anyway? Who are you to talk? You're the real snoop in the house.
You know, how dare you speak to me that way?
Because somebody has to tell you the truth. And I have never been scared of you.
Well, may I remind you, Bess, that you are a guest in this house. And just as soon as you've recuperated and out of that contraption, out the front door it goes and you follow directly.
Fine with me. Only I could use a little help right now getting to my room.
My pleasure.
You're sorry. What the hell are you talking about?
Alan, Michael, I had no intention of putting you through that.
Then what was your intention, Nick? Why did you renege on it?
I didn't renege. I have no desire to take anything away from you.
Then why did it sound like you were?
Well, maybe because you're so damn quick to jump to conclusions about me. You know, something happened, something said, and bam, just like that, you want to think the worst of me, Alan.
Well, what am I supposed to think, Nick? What were you up to? I'm supposed to think this is all a charade?
I was trying to help you, Alan.
Oh, fine. Here comes the double talk again.
Will you please just shut up for once in your damn life? Look, I know what's going on with Alexandra. I understand what she's trying to do.
Yeah, Shaft her nephew.
No, Alan Michael, she's trying to prove a point. She wants everyone to know that she is back in charge, that Spaulding is hers to do with what she wants to do with it, that she's still the boss.
Yeah, well, the point has been made countless times, Nick. My aunt is no shrinking violet. Somebody doubts her power, she sets them dead straight.
Okay. But don't you get it? I mean, with WSPR, she gets to kill two birds with one smooth stone, Alan Michael. She gets to bring you down a peg, and at the same time, she tries to curry favor with me.
Yeah, from where I stand, she didn't have to try too hard. Seems your favor was pretty curried.
Alan Michael, I'm her son. She is trying to bring me back into her fold.
Can we just not discuss the whys and wherefores and just get down to the facts? You have WSPR. What do you intend to do with it?
As soon as I get complete control of WSPR, I'll sign it over, and you can give it to Jilly or handle it any way that you damn well please. All right?
I'm too busy. Shannon. This is impossible.
It's really happening.
I was convinced I'd lost you forever.
Shannon's really back.
And happy days are here again.
Now, what in the world will Duncan do this week as the world turns?
So what? You trying to tell me not to get involved with Al Michael?
No, Lucy.
What, you're trying to tell me then that he's not a good person?
Okay, look. Lucy, Alan Michael has many fine qualities.
Aha! See, you ought to tell that to my dad, because he doesn't see the fine qualities in Alan. What's his name? Eleni, there's nothing wrong with going after what you want, right? I mean, if people didn't have big dreams, you know, they would never know how much they could achieve, how happy they really could be.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, dreams are wonderful, but sometimes when you make dreams come true, you can hurt other people.
So you are telling me not to go after him.
Look, I'm not against Alan Michael, all right? It's just, Lucy, I like you. And even if you were not Frankie's little sister, I would still like you. I think I would. And I just want to see you... I just don't want to see you get into a relationship that could hurt you. That is it.
Well, you don't know that Alan Michael is gonna hurt me.
You're right, Lucy. I'm sorry. It's just that I want you to receive the kind of respect and consideration that you deserve.
You don't still have feelings for Alan Michael, do you? I mean, I know that
Lucy,
when
stop.
somebody loves
Just
somebody...
right there, stop. No, I do not have feelings for Alan Michael, and I'm not telling you these things because of that. It was a long time ago. Frankie is the man of my dreams. And it took me too long to find that out. Probably because I was young, just like you are young. And sometimes young gets in the way of being smart.
So are you telling me that you wouldn't be smart to get involved with Al Michael?
Yes, maybe I am.
I guess I owe you an apology.
Yeah, I guess you do. Don't worry about it. Forget it.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to. Believe me, I don't like being wrong.
Look, Alan Michael, just as long as we're squared away, right?
Look, I'm sorry for blowing my top.
I'd like to think of us as friends, Alan Michael. Hell, brothers. Now, I don't think that we should let Alexandra come between that. And as far as I'm concerned, we don't have to, all right? As long as you and I stick together.
We will.
No, Alan Michael, what that means is not jumping at each other's throat the second that she tries to manipulate a situation.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Your throat is safe with me.
Great.
Nick, listen here. Nick, I'm really appreciative of you giving me WSPR. But I gotta tell you, went about it in a very strange way.
Well, I had to make it convincing for Alexandra, right?
Shall I get you a tumbler? That's what the professional eavesdroppers use.
Well, I was just making certain that my son and my nephew didn't tear one another apart.
That would bother you?
In spite of what you think, Mindy, I care deeply about both of them. This just happens to be Nick's turn. And I happen to truly believe that WSPR and Nick were made for each other, like a hand in a glove.
We'll see.
You do realize this is quite an opportunity for Nick. You do want to see him reach his full potential, don't you?
Nick is capable of reaching his full potential without any help from you.
Oh, come now, Mindy. You, of all people, should understand better how family can pave the way. Did you tell me you've been sitting in on Lewis boardroom meetings ever since you were what, knee-high to a grasshopper?
That's not the point. Nick and Alan Michael have become friends. Or at least they were until you pitted them against one another. No, Alex, that is nothing that I have ever seen my family do.
What would you prefer, Mindy? Would you like to see him cut himself off from all advantages of being the Spaulding? Just separate himself as far as he can from his family?
If that would keep him and me from being spun into these endless Spaulding spider webs that you weave, yes, that's what I would like much better.
Oh, I better let Jillian know.
Now?
Well, look, she's got as much at stake in this as I do, okay? And besides, I told her that I would call her the minute I knew anything.
All right, okay, look, but she's the only person that could hear about this, okay? At least until now. If we're gonna pull this thing off, we can't let everybody knowing about it.
It's a machine. Jilly, hi, it's Alan Michael. Listen, if you're there, pick up. If you're not, give me a call. I have something very interesting to tell you.
Where's Melinda?
I think she went upstairs to her room. She looked a little tired, dear. Should take some vitamin supplements. That girl has no stamina at all. Look, darling, I would like for you and I to sit down and have a drink and toast to this new WSPR.
Well, how about another time, Alexandra? Not tonight.
Sure. I thought I left you in your room.
I didn't stay there. You really blew it this time. Big time.
What?
You bet on the wrong horse, honey. You should never have let Nick take over that television station. I mean, I know he's your son. I know he's your favorite. But Alan Michael is the one with the real business sense, and you are not wise to alienate him.
Oh, stop your whining. It's not like you're starving to death or anything. It's just gonna take me a couple minutes to get your feed together, that's all.
I keep thinking about that guy. You don't suppose he was one of those people that was after you, do you?
Oh, no, I'm sure it wasn't.
Well, I hope not. I would just hate to think that you're still in danger.
No, I don't think so. I'm just sorry it ruined such a nice evening for everyone. I'm like a hex, wherever I go.
I don't think you're a hex. It's an interesting theory, though. Maybe we should test it out.
What do you mean?
I think we should blow this whole place off for a while. Why don't we go on, do a little skiing? Skiing? There's a couple feet of fresh powder up there.
Oh, I'd love to. I really would.
And then if I break my ankle, we'll know for sure whether or not you're a hex.
Well, if you break your ankle, you're probably gonna have to spend a couple of days in bed, and I wouldn't want you to be alone.
Maybe you'd have to join me.
Okay.
Yes, you're right, Eve. I did it. I let Holly into the medicine closet.
Why? Why would you do something like that?
Because I thought it was a crisis. Holly was desperate.
Oh, I see. So you'll break the hospital rules as long as somebody appears desperate to you.
Oh, come on. Now, you can punish me however you see fit. Do whatever you want to me. But you can't blame Holly for trying to help someone.
All right. My idea of a thrill is not turning the two of you in. I just don't want it to happen again. Promise me that it won't.
It won't happen.
All right. Then that's it. Keep my mouth shut about it.
Okay. You take the pills and go. And
I'm
I hope
sorry.
Roger was
I
worth
never
this.
should have involved you in this. I'm sorry.
Just go. And I hope Roger was worth it.
Thank you, Lillian. I owe you.
Are you alone? Listen, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'll let you go, but you're gonna promise not to run away and not to scream.
What do you want?
I need your help.
Lucy, Alan Michael is an attractive man, but I don't think that he is anyone you should get involved with. I only say this because I care about you. And you're Frankie's sister. You're our family.
Eleni, just because it didn't work out with you doesn't mean that it's not going to work out with me.
I know, honey. Who's that now? I'll be right back.
Hi.
Hi.
Michael.
Lucy here?
Yeah.
Hi. Great. I went by the boarding house, company, diner. I just wanted to tell you that, I just wanted to thank you for everything you said to me tonight. It really made all the difference in the world.
So what's the news?
Can we go have coffee someplace?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Can we cook?
Here you go.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Good night. Good night, Alan Michael.
Whoa. What's that all about?
You're incredible. You are my charm. You know that? My beautiful charm. I'm gonna put you on a bracelet.
Marina packed it in a half hour ago. I was hoping we could talk some sense into Lucy.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were hoping that, but
I want you
I
to
didn't do good.
mindset on something. I wonder where she gets that from. I'll call Frank in the morning.
All right. Hey.
Hey.
Want hugs. Bye. Hello. She what? Yeah, I'll be right there. Julie, I have to be out for a few minutes. Look, hello. You lied to Detective Cutter about how long you were in that shed. Maybe you know who was in there and why.
I don't know where you came up with that, Nessa.
Don't lie to me. Is it Roger?
I need you to run an errand for me. Only you can't tell anybody. Not your friends. Not the police. Nobody can know where I am.
Why not? Why should I do this for you?
I need you to do this one thing for me, Bridget. Get Holly.
This has been Guiding Light. Jewelry provided by Irwin Pearl.
Could you ever be tempted by the charms of a snake? Will Bridget fall prey to Roger? Monday on Guiding Light and The Truth Hurts, and Cole and Victoria are about to be devastated. Monday on The Young and the Restless.